Hello, beautiful souls. I am Valeria Maritza at Healing Through You. I am an infinite being of light, and so are you. Today, I want to talk to you about letting things go. And so, my last podcast, I was talking about removing the attachment of asking for something, just asking for it one time, maybe a couple of times to the universe, and then just letting it go, forgetting about it, and then manifesting. So I want to know, how did it go for you? How did it go this past 4 days? Did you take the challenge? Were you able to manifest the little things that you had no attachment from, right? And really, really timely. One of my clients sent me a message saying, "Hey, I was asking the universe and I was manifesting that I wanted to get promoted at my job. And I was doing my affirmations, I was doing my visualizations, and I was saying it out to the universe. And I did it for a while and nothing happened. And then I forgot about it and I let it go. And I literally just forgot about it. I stopped doing it. And then I walked into work this morning and I found out that I had been promoted. And it was exactly what I had been asking. And she was asking, like, how did this happen? Because I had stopped doing the work, the affirmations, the visualization. Like, how did this happen? This is exactly what I was talking about on my last podcast. That when you ask the universe and you visualize and you do all that work and then you let it go, you just let it go, you let go of the attachment of really needing this or wanting this, and you just go about your days and the universe takes care of it, right? That's how it happens. And why does it happen? And why does it happen when you let it go? It's because you are removing yourself from things coming to you. Because when we are in our human body and we're thinking, like, let's say I want to or this person, right, who wanted a new job, I mean a promotion, and they're thinking, okay, well, how would that happen? What would I have to do? um, is somebody else have to be demoted or promoted, or somebody else have to leave the company for me to get that job? How would that work, right? And we start to think of all the different ways of how this could happen, and the universe knows that there are so many more different possibilities that we're not thinking about and that we're not even aware of. And maybe it's none of the ones that make sense to us. It probably isn't. And it's one that we haven't even thought about or are aware that happens. And then once we get ourselves out of the way and allow the universe to bring it to us, the universe does indeed deliver. So it was just so timely that this client of mine reached out asking and telling me what happened. And, she was quite surprised and also asking, how did it happen when I stopped the work? So on my last podcast, I was talking about that a lot of times when we have such attachment to the thing that we're asking for, we're also telling the universe at the same time, we're reaffirming what we don't have because we're feeling the void of it, right? I want this promotion. No, I don't have it, so I keep on asking for it. When is it going to come? I need to keep on asking. I need to keep visualizing, and and notice that I'm saying the word need, right? When you put in the word need, or the feeling of needing to do the work, to keep on asking, and keep visualizing, I'm sorry, I can't even speak today, um, then that is exactly the same thing that's pushing it away. It's like having a foot on the brakes while you're trying to go forward with the gas. Okay, so very, very timely this happened. I forgot what I started saying at the beginning, because then I got sidetracked on telling you the story about what happened with my client, and giving you that reinforcement. But I would really love it if any of you took up the challenge, if you would comment and let me know what it is that you manifested. Did it work for you? Were you surprised about it? Were you able to let go of the need of actually receiving something? Once you begin to actually see the results of your manifesting, that's when you begin to have this conversation, this relationship with the universe, with your higher self, with God, with whomever it is that you work with. in order to see how it works for you and how you begin to manifest more and more often and more quickly and bigger things. So yeah, I would love to hear how your manifesting went. And if you didn't take the challenge now. Let me know on the next one, or just come back to this podcast and let me know how that is going for you. Okay. On that note, wanted to talk to you about light language. So I am an energy healer, and I do a lot of different services. I do Akashic record readings and psychic intuitive messages. I There's been many times with loved ones who have crossed over, have come through, and have given that message as well. But one of the things that surprised me that I had no idea about, and I wasn't even looking for this, is light language. And light language is the language of the soul, or the language of love. And what does that mean? It is an abstract language. It sounds like gibberish, really, or made up words. And what it does is it goes and speaks directly to your soul or directly to your heart. And what it does by doing that is that it delivers the healing without you um, being able to put a stop to the message and the healing, because it makes no sense. So, like, let's say you are coming for light language and you're wanting to, let's say, heal some type of illness that you have. And the healer tells you, okay, we're going to do this and that, and this is what I'm doing. For example, many medical intuitives will say something like, I am having, I am doing energetic surgery. I am removing the tumor. I'm removing the scar tissue, whatever it is. And our minds, when we're not fully open to this type of like woo woo, it closes up, and it's like, yeah, that how could that even work, and that doesn't work, and it is us, when we say that, when we have that doubt, when we have that thought of like that cannot be, that we actually stop the healing. So the healer could be a really amazing, powerful healer that is able to transmit the healing to others, but it is us on the receiving end who have to actually be open to it and receive it. And this happens because of what you're listening to, right? You're listening to how this works, or what the healer is doing. And then your brain goes, yeah, how would that even work? You're trying to figure out on a three-dimensional linear way how energy works. And you can't put it in those ways because it doesn't work that way. It's completely out there, literally. And so light language is like that. You will hear literally like gibberish or made up words, however it sounds to you. But it is in those codes, in the frequency that you're listening to, that the message of healing is going through. And because it makes no sense to you, you have no idea what's happening, and therefore you're open to receiving the healing, and you're more likely to receive that healing because you don't have the stop it. That does not make sense, right? Now you may say, well, the gibberish language is, I'm going to say, yeah, what is that? And that doesn't make sense. But it goes right through that part of your brain that is trying to figure out what it means, and it speaks directly to your soul and your heart, and it does actually hit the parts of the body, the energy field that allows you to heal. And so that's the way it works. And that's the way that I understand it to work, and that's the way that I can explain it for you to work. And so today I was asked by my guides to do an energy healing to open and expand your heart. And what does that mean? It means open up, heal the parts of your heart that has been wounded. Allow the walls to come down if you want this, right? Allow those walls. As humans, we put up so many walls when we have been hurt. It could be from perhaps a romantic partner that let us down, or maybe our parents or a best friend, or even a teacher when we were young that did something and we were like completely in love with them, and in love with them, in a way of like loving the relationship as from a student to a teacher, in like how amazing it is to learn all of these things, right? Having that trust. And then maybe that teacher left or whatever, maybe you lost a pet, right? Maybe you're heartbroken from that. And so what happens is that we end up bringing and creating these walls around us so that we don't get hurt again, so that we don't feel that much. And so when we do a healing to expand your heart and open up your heart, that's what we're healing. We're healing those old wounds, the parts of you that felt so invasive or hurt that you had to pull up walls around you to save yourself. And perhaps this is no longer serving you, right? When we block ourselves out from receiving love or from allowing ourselves to get close enough to give love, we are creating this huge separation between us and the divine and the divine self that you are. And we're living in this separate world where we're kind of like just getting through or going through the motions, but not really fully feeling because we're scared of getting hurt again. And so, if you're ready for this healing and you want to receive this healing, then it's coming on right now. Okay. And if you don't want it, then this will be the time for you to exit and stop listening. For those of you who are still here and want this healing, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth so you can ground yourself and feel really centered and in your body. Feel the heaviness of your body being pulled down by gravity. And as you're here, just receive this light language healing that's coming in for you right now. Heliawa takatiria kadachawa. Halia tektikia katakachapeleka wawitia tatau takachelieta. Leawataya yakalechitia pupuaya. Aliachi yakatawita shibidikatala. Lekashia katawa wa. Liakatia tatai katsha. Lekaya pedikia. Aliakia chakripu kalakatiki katakapua katakata. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Drink lots of water today. Take it easy. It was a very short healing because I am being told some of my listeners here are not ready. And so light language is so quick, so fast, and it's so strong. So just a little bit will take you a really long way. And that's what they're saying. So this is safe enough for you to receive it, to heal. They're saying only 24 hours integration. What does that mean, integration time? It means time for the healing to fully take place within your energetic body. You are very welcome to come back to this healing and listen to it again, because as you listen to the light language again, you can remove more walls and go deeper in your own healing. So it's like the onion, right? Peeling the onion. You're peeling the outer layer of the onion, and then the next time you hear, you can peel the next layer, getting a little bit deeper into your energetic field, and then you can do it again, and so on and so forth. And so because this healing only is taking only 24 hours to integrate, you can pretty much do this every day if you would like, because it is safe for your body to hold on to this. Let me know how you felt. Let me know what you felt within you. Let me know what it feels like the next day. I would love to hear that. Also, please share this podcast with others. Subscribe to it and rate it. If you rate it and you let me know that you did, you can send me a screenshot of your what do you call that? review if you put a review on them, and I will do a 3 card pull just for you on anything that you want. Anyway, with that, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.